Hey, my name is Mark Fletcher. I'm the owner of Tower Systems. I also own a couple of retail businesses, and I'm really grateful for the opportunity to get to see some really interesting retail as I go to conferences overseas and look at different retail settings. I was recently in London and got to see this shop called Marby and Elm, which is just fantastic. And I just want to share a little bit about that visit with you. It's an incredible, as you can see on the sign there, letterpress cards, and all manner of stationery. Marby and Elm is just a fun shop, and it's fun because it really embraces uh, the fact that they make their own products. You can see it live happening in the store. They make to order, they make their own products up front, and they've got all manner of things. You step inside the front door, and this is what you see. And if you love stationery and you love the smell of ink like I do, this is a wonderful, wonderful shop to visit. So I was there leading up to Valentine's Day. So naturally, they had Valentine's Day cards out on display. Over on the right-hand side as you enter, you've got a whole bunch of these cards there in full face display. And these are beautifully printed letterpress cards. A lot of fun in the cards, a lot of engagement opportunities. Engagement opportunities in terms of how you write on cards and sell cards and the people you're going to send them to. Really appealing, and yeah, look, probably skewed to a younger audience. But hey, I was happy to buy cards from there, so that says something about the age range. Another look at the counter you can see out onto the street. It's a workshop. It's a place where work is done, where these products are created, and you really feel like you're connecting with something pretty cool here. I really love the way they have fun with what they sell. So sorry I'm late. Here's a candle. I mean, what a great candle to send to somebody or give to somebody as a gift. Really clever packaging, well thought out, a lot of fun, just really smart. And these are shit matches, and it just says shit, and it's a box of matches in a little plastic bag there. Again, really fun. I could think of people I could give that to. Very, very simple gift. Yeah, you've got some really nice stationery, some brand name stationery. You've got ink there. The kind of things that you love seeing in a shop run by somebody who loves stationery and knows stationery and is engaged with stationery. But it's not a shop that is engaged in overt selling. There's no pressure. It's a really just enjoyable place to wander around and get a sense not only of the products they're selling, but also the art that they're representing in what they sell. Uh, this stamp here is a pretty awesome stamp in a fun situation, in the right kind of situation. And it's again representative of the kind of products that they have. Really connecting with somebody with that kind of wicked sense of humor. It's just great. There's another look at the card wall, looking out to the door. The card display is really simple, but it means the cards themselves are the hero. That's what you're going to look at. Um, they have these postcards that you can buy, postcard size cards here that are just fantastic. And then I've got a lavender bag. Now, lavender bags used to be a thing years ago. My grandmother had one, and I remember the smell of the lavender bag when I would go to her place. And this lavender bag is very clear. Fuck off, moths. It's really being very clear about the purpose of the bag, which again goes to the humor of this business. Towards the back of the shop, you've got wrapping paper here, and then you've got a whole bunch of other stationery items. So you've got the wrapping paper there, and then there's a work area where they can work in the back of the shop. And then you've got different cards here, badges that they make, all sorts of things. And, again, the humor is there in the badges along the lines of what this shop is. Just absolutely fantastic. This is a place that, I didn't, it wasn't a destination. I was walking down the street, saw it, went in, and really stayed there for quite a while and had a lot of fun. Nothing in the way of traditional shop fixtures. You've got this bench sitting here, and then you've got the kind of this printing sort of implement or whatever it is behind there, and they're using that just as a display stand for displaying product. They have different books that they sell, and different postcards that are available, and they're known for their lockdown secrets collection. The cards themselves have a design element that is really fresh and innovative and enjoyable. The shop itself is just joyful. It's fun. You know, the neon sign at the back gives this sort of red hue to the shop. It's just really enjoyable to see. Then you've got examples of the sort of stationery that they produce. So they do this bespoke stationery, just absolutely fantastic. If I was living in London, they'd be doing my stationery for sure. And then, I'm holding their business card just so you can actually see the size of this thing. It's very small, and I think it speaks to, if I say we're going to go and visit a stationery shop, you wouldn't think of Marby and Elm as the shop you would be visiting, because everything in there is so different. Like their business card, it's tiny, but it's a business card I'm going to hang on to because it looks just fantastic. This is a wonderful shop to visit. It's a shop where stationery is loved, and it's a shop that is a lot of fun. Their website itself, and look it up, Marby and Elm, you'll soon find it, is well worth visiting because it talks about the background of the store and what kind of really inspires the store and the owner of the store, and where they've got to. It's just really, really wonderful. It's a wonderful website to visit, and you get a real sense of what it is that they do. And all of their products are on there. It's just fantastic. It's an easy website to shop. What I thought was really interesting was one of the things that the owner did was create this postcard, and people could write their sex secrets on it and send it back. And now she collected these, curated them, and put them together into a book called Sex Secrets, which apparently has been tremendously successful. The reason I mention that is here is a stationery shop that's making stationery that it sells to people, and then it's gone off on a tangent and published this book, which gives the shop even more support. And she had the idea and she executed it. And there's nothing stopping any of us in small business retail doing something that's slightly off to the side of what we normally do, and that then helps leverage and drive success in our businesses. I think it's really clever. Marby and Elm is just a great shop. Really glad I got to see it. And if you love stationery, if you love good retail, you love good local retail, then it's certainly a shop worth visiting whenever you're in London. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found it interesting.